A very good morning to all of you. Hope you all are well and your family is also in good conditions. So, we will start in continuation with the unit third topic laser. Today we will finish up with laser, then we will start with LED. So, the screen is visible to all. Screen is visible to all. Okay. So, we will start with different types of laser structures. What are its basic configuration and how it is designed. Okay. So the first basic structure is known as the heterostructure. Okay, first we will discuss with semiconductor material before that which we are using over here. Okay, we want PN junction formation because it is laser diode. Okay, efficient electroluminance should be there, useful emission wavelength should be there. The material which we are using, it should eliminate light. We can't use silicon and germanium over here. Okay, we have to use some different semiconductor materials. Okay, so some common material systems used in the fabrication of electroluminescent sources for optical fiber communications are, so these are the different sources which we are using. Okay, so semiconductor materials used for optical sources. This is the heading, and these are the materials which we can use: indium, gallium, arsenides. So there are many materials which can be used. Okay, material used is either direct band gap semiconductor or indirect band gap semiconductor. Okay, spontaneous emission of light within the diode structure is known as electroluminance. Here we have written that it should have a property of electroluminance. So what is electroluminance? जो भी light का emission होगा within the diode structure is known as electroluminance. Okay, so there are many materials which can be used for designing of laser diodes. Okay, so now we will start with heterostructure. What do we mean by, because this is a very important designing of semiconductor laser. BH structure and heterostructure. What is its property? Why it is so important, heterostructures? See, we have seen simple normal or PN diodes, okay, which can be used for the flow of current. But here what we want that the material should eliminate light. Material should eliminate light. ठीक है ना, ये हम सबको पता है. तो इसके लिए हमें क्या करना पड़ेगा? We have to design a structure with basic changes in the structure so that emission of light becomes easy. So for that we are using heterostructure, or we can say it as the homojunction. ठीक है, heterojunction क्या है? It is an interface. Here it is written in the third point. A heterojunction is an interface between two adjoining single crystal semiconductors with different band gap energies. Devices which are fabricated with heterojunctions are said to have heterostructures. ठीक है, क्या होता है इसमें? टू एडजॉइनिंग सिंगल क्रिस्टल सेमीकंडक्टर्स हम जो यूज में ले रहे हैं, पीएन जंक्शन विच वी आर फॉर्मिंग, दे शुड हैव डिफरेंट बैंड गैप एनर्जीज E1, E2, E3, E4. ठीक है, दिस काइंड ऑफ डिफरेंट बैंड गैप एनर्जीज शुड बी देयर. Devices which are fabricated with heterojunctions are called as heterostructures. So we are talking about heterostructure. ठीक है, the preceding sections have considered the photoemissive properties of single PN junction fabricated from a single crystal semiconductor material. Whenever we are designing a diode, okay, by using a single crystal semiconductor material, okay, then it is known as homojunction. देन इट इज नोन एज होमो जंक्शन। ठीक है, अगर मैंने बेस मटेरियल एक ही यूज में लिया है तो मैं इसे होमो जंक्शन कहूंगी। ठीक है, हाउएवर द रेडिएटिव प्रॉपर्टीज ऑफ अ जंक्शन डायोड मे बी इम्प्रूव्ड बाय यूजिंग हेट्रो जंक्शंस। हम क्या कर सकते हैं, रेडिएटिव प्रॉपर्टीज को एनहांस कर सकते हैं बाय यूजिंग हेट्रो जंक्शंस। टिल नाउ वी ऑलवेज यूज्ड होमो जंक्शन डिवाइसेस, ठीक है, विच इज हैविंग अ सिंगल क्रिस्टल एज अ बेस। ठीक है, सो हेट्रो जंक्शन हम किससे बनाएंगे, हेट्रो जंक्शन इज एन इंटरफेस बिटवीन टू एडजॉइनिंग सिंगल क्रिस्टल सेमीकंडक्टर्स with different band gap energies. And why we are moving towards heterojunction? Because it will increase the radiative property of a junction diode. ठीक है, and devices which are fabricated by using heterojunctions are called as heterostructures. ठीक है, now the classification of heterojunctions. Heterojunctions are classified into either two types, an isotype or anisotype. ठीक है, isotype means whenever we are using same kind of material, एन एन जंक्शन बना रहे हैं हम और पीपी जंक्शन। ठीक है, देन इट इज नोन एज आइसोटाइप। एन आइसोटाइप वी आर फॉर्मिंग अ पी एन जंक्शन। ठीक है, आइसोटाइप और एन आइसोटाइप। ठीक है, द आइसोटाइप हेट्रोस्ट्रक्चर जंक्शन प्रोवाइड्स अ पोटेंशियल बैरियर विद इन द स्ट्रक्चर विच इज यूजफुल फॉर कन्फाइनमेंट ऑफ minority carriers to a small active region. It effectively reduces the carrier diffusion length and thus the volume within the structure where radiative recombination may takes place. So what happens if we use this? ठीक है, क्या होता है कि हमारे माइनॉरिटी करियर्स ज्यादा हो जाते हैं, so it won't produce that much amount of light. So generally these structures and these junctions are both used in LEDs and lasers. So it's a common topic. It is not related with any laser or LED. It's a common topic, heterostructure and heterojunctions. ठीक है, homo junctions. So these are common topics. ठीक है, this technique is widely used for the fabrication of injection lasers and high radiance LEDs. So isotype heterojunction अगर हम बनाते हैं तो वो हम किस में यूज ले सकते हैं उसे, डिजाइनिंग ऑफ LEDs. ठीक है, N-isotype heterojunctions with sufficiently large band gap differences improves the injection efficiency of either electrons or hole. Both types of heterojunction provide a dielectric step due to the different refractive indices at either side of the junction. This may be used to provide radiative confinement to the active region. ठीक है, the efficiency of the containment depends upon the magnitude of the step which is detected by the difference in band gap energies and the wavelength of the radiation. So two types, isotype and anisotype. What are its properties? How the active region we can enhance by using both type of junctions. So this diagram will illustrate all this point. This is a double heterojunction injection laser. Here we are using P, P and N junction. ठीक है, अब PP heterojunction on the left and PN heterojunction on the right. You can see PP junction and N. So this is the formation of your LED. This is the formation of your double injection laser. ठीक है, अभी हम lasers की बात कर रहे हैं, sorry. So this is the formation of laser diode. Laser diode कैसे बनेगा? First we will use a PN junction. Again we will place one more slab of P, ठीक है, which is having some different value than this value. ठीक है, so PPN junction or is designed for injection laser. ठीक है, this is the layer structure shown with an applied forward bias, positive and negative. ठीक है, these are the energy band diagrams. What we used to say कि it should be direct or indirect energy band gap you can consider, but this energy difference should be high. ठीक है, and there should be many number of layers in between this energy band gap to provide laser oscillations. So energy band diagram में अब हम क्या कर रहे हैं, indicating a PP heterojunction. यहाँ ये P है, again P on the left, ठीक है, where holes are placed. यहाँ तुम देख सकते हो, yes, wait student, I will admit. So You can see PN, this is my active region, carrier confinement region. ठीक है, this is the junction where all electron hole combination will takes place here with the production of light energy. ठीक है, here we are connecting mirrors. We have seen Fabry-Perot cavity. ठीक है, that we will form over here. Here we have connected two mirrors within which the light will flow and amplification will takes place. ठीक है, stimulated emission will takes place. We are connecting biasing. Photons will be incident on the electron energy. It will release the whole by providing one more photon at the output. ठीक है, continuously this process will takes place, and avalanche, due to avalanche multiplication, there will be so many photons developed with very high intensity and same frequency and phase. And this is my optical out. This is my optical out. You can see the output is coming from this end, and laser amplification, light amplification will takes place within the cavity. This is my active region. So this is my heterostructure which we have shown to design a laser. This is energy band gap diagram, refractive index profile, a step index optical fiber, electric field distribution is shown with respect to distance. So this is very important. Injection of electrons, release of hole, release of one more photon as your electron move from high energy state to lower energy state. ठीक है, so this is all about double heterojunction injection laser, which is very important topic. ठीक है, सिंगल हेट्रोजंक्शन लेजर भी हम बना सकते हैं जिसमें सिर्फ हम पीएन यूज में लेंगे. ठीक है, हियर वी हैव डिजाइन डबल हेट्रोजंक्शन एंड मटेरियल यूज वी ऑल नो. हमने कौन कौन से मटेरियल्स यूज में ले रखे हैं. गैलियम आर्सेनाइड, ठीक है, गैलियम फॉस्फाइड, ternary gallium arsenide phosphide. I have shown all the material list. ठीक है, so the material used to design this optical sources. So this complete your very important topic of this unit. डबल हेट्रोस्ट्रक्चर लेजर, उसकी सारी प्रॉपर्टीज बताइए. डीएच स्ट्रक्चर भी कहते हैं इसको हम, डीएच स्ट्रक्चर. ठीक है, एल्यूमिनियम गैलियम आर्सेनाइड, गैलियम आर्सेनाइड, पी गैलियम आर्सेनाइड इज अ थिन लेयर which is in between. ठीक है, पी एंड एन जंक्शन. ठीक है, both p regions are heavily doped and are degenerated with an adequate forward bias of n aluminium gallium arsenide. ठीक है, both sides we are having p gallium arsenide is the active layer जो यहाँ पे है. thin layer जो है that is the active layer that is constituted of p gallium arsenide. ठीक है, its thickness is 0.1 to 0.2 micrometers. उसके बाद हम जो p और n अप्लाई कर रहे हैं that is p gallium arsenide which develops a large injection of electrons from the terminals of n gallium arsenide. ठीक है, common base. These electrons are confined. So we will see this in the diagram. Here you have seen this diagram. All the points are mentioned. C and B diagrams are shown. ठीक है, due to thin p gallium arsenide layer, a minimal amount of current only is required to increase the concentration of injected carriers at a fast rate. This is how threshold current is reduced for the purpose of population inversion and optical gain. एक threshold value के बाद तुम्हारा population inversion बहुत ज्यादा increase हो जाएगा. You will get a very high gain. ठीक है, और wider band gap semiconductor material is your aluminum gallium arsenide. This material you can use. And photons generation is confined to the active region only. And students, you have drawn this diagram. इसको ड्रॉ कर लो. Finished. This is the basic DH structure. Okay, now you have to draw this diagram. This is the strip geometry of a double heterojunction DH injection laser. So please draw this diagram. Generally, this is asked in the exam. And you will come to know how many layers are used to design a single injection laser. And what is the active layer, confining layer, what are substrates. So you will come to know all these things. Is it complete? Please, beta, inform me whenever you complete this diagram. Finished? You can see this is the cleaved reflecting surface, active layer, active region, elliptical laser beam will be produced from this region, P gallium arsenide, okay, I think it's finished, very good. So this is the basic designing of DH laser diode. Okay, and generally this is ours. So कभी भी heterojunctions पूछते हैं, heterostructures पूछते हैं, तो you can write some theory, draw this diagram, explain it. ठीक है, then injection laser diode, DH injection laser diode you can draw, you can explain its theory. ठीक है, then strip geometry is very simple. Current density J is not uniform laterally. यहाँ पे देखो J लिख रखा है, current density J is greater than JTH. Threshold से जैसे ही increase होगा, laser beam will be produced properly. Till that time, it will take some amount of time to produce laser beam. Nowadays, we are having very, very fastest lasers. Even we don't know, we just switch on and we get the laser light at the output. Okay? So, current density J is not uniform laterally from the strip contact. Current is maximum along the central path and diminishes on either side with confinement between path 2 and 3. Gain guided structure. This is the path 2 and path 3. This is the confinement region of your current. Current paths are shown over here. Okay, current is maximum along the central path. Population inversion and therefore optical gain occurs where current density exceeds threshold current value. This is the minimum requirement. Okay, JTH say J greater than, then it will produce optical gain at the output. Semiconductor materials we have discussed. Okay, and now students, you can write down the equation of efficiency, which is very important. Okay, to simplify the numerical. Efficiency क्या है? Number of ways in which we can find out the efficiency we can define, but a useful definition is that of the differential external quantum efficiency ND. This is very important. Differential external quantum efficiency, which is the ratio of क्या हो सकती है हमारी efficiency, increase in photon output rate with respect to input current. ठीक है, जैसे हमने इनपुट करंट इंक्रीज किया वैसे वैसे अगर हमारा फोटोन प्रोडक्शन इंक्रीज हो रहा है, दैट विल एनहांस माय एफिशिएंसी. सो एफिशिएंसी इज द रेशियो ऑफ इंक्रीज इन फोटोन आउटपुट रेट फॉर अ गिवन इंक्रीज in the number of injected electrons. ठीक है. If PE is the optical power emitted from the device, I is the current, E is the charge on an electron, HF is the photon energy, then I can define my external quantum efficiency, differential external quantum efficiency, ND. So please write down this equation, student. ND is equal to this. We know all the parameters over here. PE is the optical power emitted from the device. H is the Planck's constant, F is the frequency, I is the current, E is the charge on the electron. Okay, and this can be written like this. E is the band gap energy. So ND gives a measure of rate of change of the optical output power with current. The very simple definition. It gives a measure of the rate of change of optical output power with current and hence defines the slope of the output characteristic in the lasing region for a particular device. तो क्या मेरी efficiency हो सकती है? Efficiency lies in between 40 to 60% for continuous wave semiconductor laser. So clear, students? Now write down the internal quantum efficiency of the semiconductor laser. Ni is the internal quantum efficiency of the semiconductor laser is defined by this equation. Internal quantum efficiency, number of photons produced in the laser cavity upon number of ejected electrons. This internal quantum efficiency ranges between 50 to 100%, and it is related to the differential external quantum efficiency by this expression. Write down the next equation. Finish, students. Alpha bar is the loss. Alpha we have defined in second unit also for attenuation. Okay? L is the length of the laser cavity. R1 and R2 are the cleaved mirror reflectivity. See, to design laser, we are using mirrors at two ends. So their reflectivities is given by small r1 and small r2. Okay? That is my ND relation with Ni. General it is asked. Okay? Internal and external. Another parameter is the total efficiency, which is efficiency defined as NT क्या है मेरी total efficiency है. That is external quantum efficiency, which is given by the ratio of total number of output photons upon total number of injected electrons. So this is my simple definitions of total efficiency. So finish writing this equation. Power emitted is PE, changes linearly when the injected electron I is greater than the threshold current ITH. See, when we are talking about threshold current density, before that we have to find threshold current. Okay, na? ITH is my threshold current. So finished. Should I move ahead? Now, in continuation with that, as the power emitted PE changes linearly when the injection current I is greater than threshold current, then you can write NT is equal to ND1 minus ITH upon I. थ्रेशोल्ड करंट, ठीक है, तो इट इज गिवन बाय the total efficiency in terms of ND, differential efficiency is given in this terms. For high injection current, example I is equal to 5 times ITH, then this is approximately equal, whereas for the lower values of current, the total efficiency is lower and around 15 to 25%. The efficiency is very low for these devices. ठीक है, और अगर थ्रेशोल्ड करंट से ऊपर तुम्हारा करंट नहीं जाएगा तो एफिशिएंसी विल बी वेरी वेरी लो. ठीक है, एंड एट अ लेवल की थ्रेशोल्ड करंट इज 5 टाइम्स your normal current is 5 times threshold current, then both this differential and total efficiency will be same. ठीक है, this will be asked in numerical. Then the external power efficiency of the device, NEP, in converting electrical input to optical output is given by this equation. The external power efficiency of the device. ठीक है, NEP. What is NEP? This is the efficiency or the power efficiency, I must say. Okay, required to convert electrical input to optical output. ठीक है students, that is given by PE upon P into 100. What is P? P is the electrical input power given by voltage into current. ठीक है. So next equation is, using equation 5 for the total efficiency, we will find NEP. So this completes the derivation, ठीक है, of efficiency. Numericals can be asked on all these values, ठीक है, to calculate external power efficiency, differential quantum efficiency or total efficiency. For any part of this derivation, numerical can be asked. ठीक है. Now we are having injection laser structures. There are different variety of structures which we can use. So first is your gain guided laser. All are theoretical topics, just diagram draw करना और उसको theory में explain करना है. ठीक है. Gain guided laser structure. These devices are often called this because the construction of current flow of the to the strip is realized in the structure either by implanting the regions outside the strip and protons. We will see the structure. Okay, gain guided laser में क्या होता है? We use multimode lasers, exhibit power kinks, operate both in short and long wavelength, high threshold current and low quantum efficiency is there. Then index guided laser and then quantum well lasers. First is your gain guided laser. You can write down the heading and draw this diagram. Finished, student? Different names are given depending on the output we are getting. Okay, so it is known as gain guided laser. Schematic representation of structure for strip geometry injection laser. This is proton isolated. This is PN junction isolated. Finished? So gain guided laser structure. ठीक है, the light output against current characteristics. As current increases, light output increases. You can see the output varies from milliampere to milliwatt. ठीक है, and this is known as the kink in the production of output light. First kink, second kink, ठीक है, which is a very important parameter in discussing the light output. This shows the non-linearities. ठीक है, because initially continuously you are getting a light output increment, but due to this kink, at some point, at some stages, what happens, there is a decrease in light output. ठीक है, relative intensity and distance across mirror faces. A typical near field intensity distribution is shown कि light pulse का क्या intensity है, ठीक है, in the plane of the junction for an injection laser. This is the relative intensity of laser output. ठीक है, next is your index guided laser. Index guided laser. Drawback associated with gain guided laser structure largely overcomes through the development of index guided. उसमें हम गेन पर फोकस कर रहे थे, यहाँ पे हम इंडेक्स पे फोकस कर रहे हैं. इन सच स्ट्रक्चर विद वीक इंडेक्स गाइडिंग द एक्टिव रीजन वेवगाइड थिकनेस इज वेरीड by growing it over a channel or a ridge in the substrate. So this is the diagram. Here a ridge is constructed. Here a ridge is constructed. That was a gain guiding structure. It is the index because we are changing the index profile of your structure. So index guided laser ridge waveguide, this is shown. ठीक है, light output versus current characteristics, kinks are removed over here. ठीक है, and waveguide injection laser structure. One more type of waveguide. Here a rib is constructed. ठीक है, यहाँ ridge बनाया था, यहाँ rib बनाया है. See, generally what happens, first we design a basic PN layers, we will try to implement a laser. Then what we will do, continuous research will going on. हम क्या करेंगे, उसमें कभी किसी का डोमेन बढ़ा देंगे, किसी को कम कर देंगे, किसी को थोड़ा कट कर देंगे, जिससे कि हम रिसर्च कर करके चेक करेंगे कि हाउ माय आउटपुट कैन बी इम्प्रूव. सो ऑल दीज आर डिफरेंट टेक्निक्स. फर्स्ट डिजाइन किया, उसमें जो प्रॉब्लम्स थी उसको ओवरकम करने के लिए हमने सेकेंड डिजाइनिंग की. ठीक है, सो दैट आई कैन गेट अ बेटर आउटपुट. दिस इज ओनली द रिसर्च. इन दिस वे ओनली वी कैन डिजाइन न्यू डिवाइसेस. ठीक है, तो ये डायग्राम बना रही है सबने इंडेक्स गाइडेड लेजर. सो नेक्स्ट, this is again a heterostructure. All are heterostructure lasers devices. This is burid one. In between we are burying some active region. Buried heterostructure laser. Then quantum well lasers. Here what we are doing, we are considering so number of wells. Well यानी क्या होता है, कुआं. उसमें क्या करते हैं हम, कहीं पे हमें एक पोर्शन को एकदम डाउन करना पड़ेगा. ठीक है, व्हेन वी आर डिजाइनिंग दिस लेजर स्ट्रक्चर, ठीक है, वी विल डिग अ होल टू डिजाइन अ वेल. So that will affect into increase in oscillations. So this you can see quantum well laser over here. This is your smooth conduction band, valence band. We are constructing a well in the designing of PN junction diode. So we can use n number of quantum wells. Energy band diagram showing various type of quantum well structure. Single quantum well. You can see the single quantum well. Multi-quantum, so many wells are constructed. And modified quantum well is this. So this will enhance the performance of your laser light. Then quantum dot laser, there are dots are constructed in this. This kind of dimensions are placed in the your designing of heterostructure. Then semiconductor injection laser diode के characteristics अब हम पढ़ेंगे सारे, ठीक है. This is distributed feedback laser. We all know feedback is always there for amplification, ठीक है. Use of distributed resonators which utilizes distributed Bragg diffraction grating. This is a very important parameter. I think you have studied this in your physics. When you study the slab, reflection of light, refraction of light, their Bragg diffraction or grating is there, which is generally used designing of laser diodes. Okay, only modes near Bragg wavelength is reflected constructively, broadly classified as DFB and DBR, distributed feedback lasers. So these are my injection laser diodes. Generally ILD is asked. So that is your injection laser diode, ILD, injection laser diode. So you have to write some basic theory over here. What is your semiconductor injection laser diode? अब हम इसके है ना सारी ये characteristics पढ़ लेते हैं पहले. So first parameter characteristic is threshold current temperature dependence. Then it is dynamic response. Then it is frequency chirp. Then noise, mode hopping, and reliability. These are the important characteristics of injection laser diode. So all these parameters are explained one by one. See, actually, we are also confused in how much depth we should study these topic. कल भी हम 1 घंटा पढ़ चुके हैं और आज भी लगभग होने आ गया है टाइम एंड वी आर जस्ट स्टडिंग लेजर्स, ठीक है. एंड वी आर हैविंग सो मेनी टॉपिक्स इन दिस यूनिट. सो जस्ट यू शुड हैव आइडिया कि क्या क्या चीजें हमें देखनी है इस यूनिट में, ठीक है. सो दीज आर द कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स. थ्रेशोल्ड करंट टेम्परेचर डिपेंडेंस, कि हाउ टेम्परेचर इंक्रीजेस द थ्रेशोल्ड करंट इंक्रीजेस, ठीक है. दिस इज द ग्राफ, थ्रेशोल्ड करंट वर्सेस टेम्परेचर. करंट एक पॉइंट के बाद ज्यादा इंक्रीज होता है, ठीक है. इफ इट इंक्रीजेस द लाइट आउटपुट increases rapidly. You can see light output with respect to temperature 10 degree, 20 degree, 30 degree, 50 degree, 60 degree. ठीक है. Then dynamic response, कि how much time it takes to produce light output. This is my TD. See here, TD is shown that the delay time. As soon as my device is on, how much time it will take to produce a light output. So it is time with respect to light output. That is my dynamic response. ठीक है. Then frequency chirp, it is used for direct current modulation of a single longitudinal mode semiconductor laser. What happens? A dynamic shift in the peak wavelength of the emitted device. If there is a dynamic shift in the peak wavelength of the light intensity, then it is known as frequency chirp. The phenomenon which results in dynamic line width broadening under the direct modulation of the injection laser is referred to as frequency chirp. There is a useful time, and after certain years, the laser will degrade its quality. ठीक है. Then noise, a very important parameter. Noise क्या होता है students? We all know. Behavior. This is another important characteristic of injection laser operation, involves the noise behavior. ठीक है. This is especially the case when considering analog transmission. The sources of noise are phase or frequency noise, instabilities, reflection of light back into the device, and mode partition noise. So these are the major causes of noise, and this is a spectral characteristics showing injection laser phase noise. So these are the important parameters of laser. Mode hopping. What is mode hopping? Mode hopping is a shift of the frequency. कि पहले जब मेरा लाइट इंटेंसिटी प्रोड्यूस हुआ था, इट इज हैविंग मैक्सिमम पीक एट 1.3 माइक्रोमीटर वेवलेंथ. ठीक है, बट ड्यू टू सम इंटरनल प्रॉब्लम एसोसिएटेड विद द laser device, threshold current value changes, then the mode hopping occurs, which changes the intensity peak to different wavelength. You can see in this diagram. Initially, you had higher peak at this wavelength. Now, at this wavelength, we are not having that highest intensity of light. This is mode hopping. ठीक है, reliability means कि how much time your device is reliable, it can perform very nice, and when it will start degrading. ठीक है, reliability depends on degradation, and there are two types of degradation: catastrophic and gradual degradation. ठीक है, catastrophic and gradual degradation. So these are important points of your laser. There are so many applications of laser used in various measuring instruments, telecommunication, ठीक है, in CDs, DVDs, laser printers we are having nowadays. So we are using this laser diodes everywhere, and designing and all the concepts we have seen here. ठीक है, तो ये सारा लेजर डायोड के बारे में बताया है इसमें. नाउ न्यूमेरिकल्स. ठीक है, very basic numericals you will see over here, and these numericals are totally based on the theory which we have studied. तो सारे formulas की एक list बना लो, and you can simplify this numerical. So we are having 6 to 7 numericals. I will give the questions in WhatsApp group. ठीक है, you just complete this numerical in your copy. Formulas are known to you, so it is very easy to simplify this numerical. ठीक है, एफिशिएंसी के न्यूमेरिकल है, गेन कोएफिशिएंट के न्यूमेरिकल्स है, थ्रेशोल्ड वैल्यूज के न्यूमेरिकल्स हैं, इसमें एफिशिएंसी के न्यूमेरिकल्स हैं. So students, if you have any doubt, we can discuss. Then in next class, we will start with LED. After a 10 minutes break, we will start with the class again. Okay, students? So goodbye and please take care.